Wind 300 at 10 knots. Visibility more than 10.
The wind has kind of calmed down. That's good.
Good time for us.
All right, we are here at the hangar, Spanish Fork, getting ready to go do some pre-flight on the airplane and go up and do some hours. It's a little windy today and it is extremely cold, but got to get it done. We'll get a couple hours in today and check in throughout the process. Let's go. All right, we just got done. We went up and put in about an hour and 15 minutes and did some emergency landing preparation maneuvers. And it was pretty gusty up there, but it was exciting getting to learn some of that stuff that's gonna get me out of a bind if I ever do have some engine failure or have an engine fire. And made it back safe, made an awesome landing. It was 15-mile-an-hour winds with 20-mile-an-hour gusts. So when we're coming in for a landing, luckily the wind is heading straight at us, so it was working in our favor. And we only had to bring in one level of flaps, and we came in nice and easy, landed it like butter. We're just getting ready to sit down, me and Hunter. We're gonna do some ground training. So not only do we gotta do some training up in the sky, but there's all kinds of particulars that I need to learn about flying and about the aircrafts and about the history of avionics so I can pass my written test. So here we go.
Giving some feedback. Yep. Spanish Fork traffic, 397 Alpha Mike. Taking off on runway 30.
Spanish Taconic 8, Charlie Tango. And on the power. To the southwest. Headed to... Airspeed is alive. Give us the right rudder, get us back on center. 250 feet. Spanish. Just down. Spanish traffic, push it down. Here, Charlie, turning left down 130. Just down to get to 70 and then we can climb. There you go. There it is. Picking something out in the distance to fly towards.
Spanish Fork traffic, 397 Alpha Mike. Turning on a left crosswind.
Spanish traffic, 4305 here, Charlie left base 30 Spanish. And hold this heading 206.
206.
Yep. And I'm going to go ahead and come into a 45-degree turn here. I'm going to give me 2 full swipes here. I'm going to make sure I don't climb. Full turn here. I'm going to drop in, so I'm climbing a little bit, climbing back up to what I wanted to be. I'm going to that. And I'm going to roll directly into a turn to the other side here. Pulling back, looking outside, really looking outside, keeping this part the same the whole way across. I don't want to pull descend, so I'm pulling back here. Okay, your controls.
Controls.
Nope, don't let your turn, don't let your turn. 45. There you go.
45.
Pulling back a little bit, we're losing a little bit of altitude, yep.
One back.
Awesome. We're more than halfway through our turn, just verbalize that.
Halfway through my turn.
Okay. Awesome, awesome. You see that white building right there? That big white farm building?
Yeah.
There's a railroad that goes out from it. That's what we're going to use to practice. Okay, we're going to start to loosen up our turn now because we're going into the wind. We're going to time it so that our wings are perfectly level, parallel with the railroad. Perfect. And this is going to be a little bit shallow of a turn since we're into the wind.
Full.
Yep.
Full. We got our
bond.
bump is still on. And now we're going first set of flaps in. We're
Yep.
still at 90, descending to
Count for that bubble.
for the bubble.
And we want to get us down. We're not descending at all, so bring us down and trim us. We want to be going about 90. 0. Don't descend anymore. Kind of low. So make sure we're at 80. Turn.
Spanish Fork traffic 397 Alpha Mike entering final for runway 30. Full stop.
Since gusty, we'll leave out that. We'll just put in one set of flaps. We're on glide slope, so that's good. On the glide slope, we're gonna have to bring in a little bit of power. Bring in that power. There you go. Beautiful. Keep us at 75.
Our idle.
Okay. Bringing the nose down. Down just a little bit more, we're high. Down a little bit more. There you go. There. Oh, greasy, letting it run out. At the plane, that was the greasiest land you had. That was all you.
Yeah,
Didn't even know we landed.
Just got to the hangar bright and early, rolled all the airplanes outside. We're getting ready to go for a morning flight. We got some time scheduled later this afternoon, but we got snow rolling in, so we're gonna get some flying in this morning. We're gonna go through emergency procedures, some slow flight, some stalls, all the scary stuff that I know is gonna freak Mitch out. And then, work some time in for some ground, get some book training in, and hopefully the weather clears up for us over the next couple of days, because I got some days carved out to knock out as many hours as possible. But if the weather doesn't cooperate, then we end up doing ground school. So here we go.
Okay, get us on center line. 1, 2, 3, powerful forward. Dive away from it, just continue straight. The birds always dive away from you.
Okay. Have you ever hit a bird?
Oh, I've had some real close calls though.
That'd be bad news bears if you hit a bird?
Oh yeah. That's a huge emergency. It'll come through the windshield and knock you out.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Destroy your propeller. Yeah, it's bad news.
Spanish Fork traffic 397 Alpha Mike on a
right crosswind. Departing to the south.
Departing to the south.
Perfect.
Okay, so before I do go slow flight, clear to the left, I'm going to do a 360-degree turn.
number.
25, standard rate. Left turn.
Make sure eyes are outside, eyes are outside.
Okay, we are clear outside. Clear to the left, nobody on the radar.
Hey, go ahead and give me a power off stall. That'll count as our clearing turn we just did.
Power off stall.
And just hold this position. I want you to call out the indications of the stall, so the buffet, the horn. Hold back. You're not.
Okay, hold back.
South heading here, so come a little bit to the.
Okay.
Oh, pull back, pull back, pull back.
Pull back. We're hitting 48.
Pull back even more. Get us on the south heading.
heading.
Make sure you stay coordinated. If one wing drops, you do an opposite rudder, so you're just making sure. Right. Back, pull back, pull back, pull back. Come over to the right. You're getting away from your heading. Back. There's the buffet. There's the horn. Pull
There's
back.
my horn. There's my
Pull
horn.
back. Okay, now recover. Nose down. Full power.
Goes down, full power.
And
Recovering. Climbing out at 75.
before we're doing that, we're taking out our first set of flaps. When we're first stabilized, okay, leave them in. We don't need to nose down that much, maybe like 10 degrees.
Okay.
Just get airflow back where they're in. We've nosed down pretty hard. We're still dropping 500 feet a minute. Yep. I need some power. Yep. Hey, go ahead and give me a power on stall. So you're just gonna put power full forward and
Power
start
full
pulling
forward.
back. Yep. Start pulling back. There's the first indication of our stall. Keep us on a 060 heading. Keep pulling back, keep pulling back, keep pulling back, keep pulling back, keep pulling back. There's the buffet.
Yep.
Okay, keep that right rudder in. Okay,
Yep.
recover. Nose down just about that much. Now we're building our airspeed. Coming out at 70, and then taking out our flaps. Hey, you just had a engine fire. Go ahead and give me an emergency descent.
45-degree bank.
Right over this crop circle for me. Now you need that left rudder, see that?
Left rudder.
Yep, see we're swinging out there? There you go.
Going down quick.
Not quick enough.
We're going to the yellow arc.
Yep. Bring us down even more. We're not to the yellow arc yet. On a ride the yellow arc. We're at 5,900. 5,800. Not 1,000 feet. We're down, down, down. We're still not going fast enough. Okay, level off at 5,500 for me.
Spanish Fork traffic 397 Alpha Mike. We are left downwind for runway 12. Spanish Fork traffic making left base for runway 12, 397 Alpha Mike.
Beautiful. Go ahead and bring in our full flaps.
Full flaps. Full white. Full white.
Bring us to the right just a little bit. Get us back on center. Doing a slow flare. Start bringing it back. Start bringing it back. Back.
Thanks for traffic, Tower 9 State Charlie Tango, 3 miles to the south of the runway, or the airfield. 7,000, climbing 8,005.
Hey, we're gonna go all the way down. We're gonna roll it all the way out.
All right, we just parked that airplane and we ran into some snow up there at about 6,600 feet above sea level. Got a little sketchy, so we had to dive down into some clear skies, but we got about an hour and 15 minutes of flying in. Some corners around the point, some S-turns, some emergency descents, some spirals out of the sky. Get your adrenaline pumping a little bit. But just one by one, we keep checking those hours off. I got 9.5 of 40 hours that I got to get my private pilot's license. And man, with a busy schedule, it's a little tough, but we're gonna keep chipping away at it.